What's up guys, I'm Juan Gill and I'm a videographer here at the Daily Toy Door, and today I'm going to be talking about the Purge election year. This is the third installment in all of the Purge films, and surprisingly they all have been written and directed by the same director, James DeMonico. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But so what the film is about, it's taking place during a political election, and one candidate wants to continue with the Purge because he believes that it purifies the people, as silly as that sounds, and then the other candidate wants to rid of it completely because of a personal experience and because killing, raping, and looting annually without being held accountable she just doesn't think it's a good idea. And then the Purge night happens, and then the objective is for her to not die because she is the candidate that everyone is hoping for. So I've only seen the first one. I know that there's 3 of them. Haven't seen the second one. And from the first one, I was very misled. I was very disappointed due to its advertising and just the way it was marketed. It wasn't the film that we got, and it wasn't that enjoyable too. So going into this one, I can honestly say the writer and director, he made a huge leap in my opinion. He knew what the film was. It was a lot more fun. I was engaged, just not at an intimate level, but I at least visually I was engaged a lot more than I was with the first one. So to get right into it, what worked the best with the Purge election year was when it was having its Purge moment, when these civilians come out of the dark and really truly express their evil. They've got their costumes on. It's fun to watch, as disturbing as that sounds saying, but it's the most fun to watch. And when the action scenes happen, or the shootouts happen, I don't really want to call it action because it's brutal, it's gritty, it's bloody, it's in your face, it's got that shaky cam effect that works really well with this film, and it's got a really good color scheme too. I was expecting, nowadays most films have like a very dull gray color scheme, but this one, its colors are pretty vibrant, and it added to the overall feel to the film too. Also, no one stuck out like a sore thumb as far as performances go. The best way that I can put it in comparison is that you've got these cookie cutter characters, but at least the cookie dough is a good brand of cookie dough. It's not like it's not a bad brand of cookie dough. They're cookie dough cutters, characters nonetheless, cookie dough cut. They're those type of characters nonetheless, but they work. They're enjoyable. They're fun to watch. They provide it's comedic too. There's a lot of funny moments that happen in the Purge election year that I was kind of surprised with. But yeah, it had all this going for it, and for the majority, I didn't have a problem with the pace until the last third of the film. And by the last third, it starts to slow down. I'm not gonna lie, it starts to slow down quite a bit. Not too much. Like, I had to use a restroom, but I didn't want to use a restroom because I wanted to keep watching the film, which is a good sign. But it's just a lot of exposition shots happening, a lot of backtracking, going here and taking someone there and helping someone here. It just felt, I don't know, slow a little bit. And also the last third felt like too much like an action film a little bit. I don't know if that's just me, that's just how I felt about it. But in the other scenes, when brutal acts were being done, it felt brutal, it felt savage, it felt grittier and bloodier. Just the last, there were a couple of scenes where it just felt more like an action film, and it kind of took me off the tone and feel of it just a little bit. But you know, I was honestly impressed by the Purge election year. It was a huge leap in my opinion from the first one, and I hear the second one's pretty good, so I honestly might check that one out now that I've seen this one. And yeah, I had a good time with this one. I left the theater thinking to myself, this was what I wanted. I wanted to have a bloody good time. I wasn't going in there expecting the most engaging narrative or the most engaging characters, Oscar-worthy performances, but you know what? It was fun, and it knew what it was. And also, one thing that I'll say that was interesting about this film was the concept of itself, was this whole political ideology resonating within the film that affected its characters, because there are quite a few characters in its film, and each character has their stance in regards to the annual Purge, and that was interesting to see kind of linger between different characters. But overall, I enjoyed the Purge election year. It was not bad, it wasn't terrible, it was pretty fun, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for sure. But guys, thank you for watching. If you want to check out any movie reviews that I've done or any movie reviews that me and David have done in the past, be sure to visit www.dailytoreador.com. Thanks for watching, guys.